You're watching Mirror 7 News. Stay informed, stay ahead for more news.
Every year, when June rolls around and hurricane season officially begins, people living along the Gulf Coast and Atlantic seaboard brace themselves. It's a stretch of months filled with uncertainty, where a sunny afternoon can turn into days of storm preparation or even evacuation. Floridians in particular know this cycle all too well. Last year, Hurricane Milton struck the Gulf Coast with winds over 120 miles per hour, leaving neighborhoods flooded and homes destroyed, including mine. A massive oak tree crashed onto my roof, and while my family was safe, the experience was a harsh reminder that no one is truly out of harm's way. That sense of vulnerability has been magnified this year by a political decision. The Trump administration's sweeping budget cuts to the National Weather Service and the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration. These agencies form the backbone of America's weather forecasting. For decades, they have been considered the gold standard worldwide, providing the data that helps local officials make evacuation decisions and keeps communities safe. But with hundreds of jobs eliminated and critical research scaled back, the very foundation of our forecasting system is being shaken at a time when climate change is driving stronger and deadlier storms. Meteorologists and researchers warn that while track predictions, the path a storm is likely to take, have improved dramatically, the intensity of storms remains one of the hardest things to forecast. Rapid intensification, when a storm strengthens overnight, can turn a minor system into a major hurricane with little warning. Accurate forecasts depend on resources like the hurricane hunters, crews who fly directly into storms to gather data. Yet even as the Government Accountability Office has called for more funding and updated aircraft, those very programs are now at risk. The effects of these cuts are not just technical. They ripple into communities. Forecasts are sometimes issued in multiple languages to reach vulnerable populations, but initiatives like those could be rolled back. And in an era where weather communication is fragmented across social media, younger audiences may miss life-saving warnings if agencies lack the staff and resources to get messages out quickly and effectively. Veteran journalist Thomas E. Weber, in his book Cloud Warriors, highlights how generations of scientists have revolutionized forecasting, often risking their lives to improve public safety. In a recent conversation, he emphasized that this progress could stall, or even reverse, if funding continues to be eroded. Local and state governments can attempt to fill gaps, as New York has with its Weather Risk Communication Center. But the expertise and nationwide reach of the National Weather Service simply cannot be replicated at the state level. Right now, this hurricane season has been unusually quiet, with storms like Hurricane Erin staying out at sea. But September, historically the most active month, still lies ahead. The calm is deceptive, and the stakes are high. If stronger storms strike, communities will rely on forecasts that are being generated by agencies struggling under the weight of budget cuts. The tragedy is that the scientists doing this work remain committed to saving lives, but their ability to do so is being compromised. In a season where every hour of warning can make the difference between survival and loss, weakening America's weather lifeline feels like gambling with the future. Stay subscribed for more videos.